Hey guys, CB here, aka Topsy, aka the internet's favorite auntie, and today's episode is about negative life events. I can attest to this because recently, within this 2026 year, within the beginning, like 15 days, I had some negative life events happening. I almost broke my foot, so that was wonderful because that totally set back my gym schedule, my work schedule, going to go see family schedule, all the above, because it was my right foot and I couldn't drive. So I needed someone to drive me around. And if I had no one to drive me around, I wasn't going anywhere. So that happened. Luckily, thank the Lord, I did not break my foot, but I hurt the muscle really bad. And the way I did it is actually really stupid. So we don't have to get into that, but just now it was really, really stupid. And I'm okay now. I'm walking around, I'm driving around, and I'm lifting, doing my bodybuilding that I was set to do, right? So that was my plan. I was like, okay, I'm gonna kill it this year, like first 15 days, I'm gonna crush it, like, lifting, all that stuff. It didn't work out that way. Then, immediately after the first 14, okay, so it was the first 14 days my foot was screwed up, okay? Then, right when my foot's feeling good, I get strep throat. And I have never, ever felt something like that in my whole life. I've never had strep throat. Like, at least I don't recall. So, like, that was ruthless. And for 4 days, like, I had, like, a crazy fever. And then I realized, like, oh, I need to go get antibiotics. And for 4 days, I was just a mess on the couch. So, like, keep in mind, I just had my foot heal and everything, and I was ready to rock and roll, and then strep hit me. Anyway, I'm okay now. But negative life events happen when you don't plan it, and you have to approach it in a way where you can have a positive outlook on it. And this episode today is to help you through that. So I'm going to give you 3 key things to do when negative life events happen. And the first one, I'm going to bring out my wonderful like little notes right here. The first one is gratitude. I know that's hilarious that I'm saying gratitude because I just went through like the whole shebang like in the beginning of this year. But immediately when I was sitting on the couch, I said, wow, I am so thankful that it's just this. It could be worse. Wow, I am so thankful I work from home so where I don't have to drive to work or have someone drive me to work. Wow, I'm so thankful that it was just strep throat. It's really hard to be positive when everything is literally trying to tear you down. But you have to change your mind and immediately think, wow, I am so grateful this is this. Wow, I'm so grateful this is happening this way. And when you trick your mind to be grateful, you actually just become grateful. So people will always ask me, like, Anna, how do you have such a positive attitude? And in my head, I'm like, I'm grateful. And yes, it took me a long time to be a grateful person, right? Like, you can be negative. You can be someone who's not grateful for what's going on. But once you start being grateful, your whole entire perspective of life changes. So I started being grateful. And immediately, right? Like anyone else would be like, wow, I can't believe this is happening to me. These first 17 days of the year, this is BS, like whatever. Or just be grateful. My second thing on my list is stay positive. It is really hard. I know it's really hard to stay positive. But you need to immediately think, this is not forever. Like that simple way to say that, maybe this is not forever, is a good way to put it. Plus, also just smile. Like, just be grateful and be positive. Be like, oh, wow, well, I know this is not forever. I know this is happening for now. I know my body can heal itself miraculously. We have to be positive. Smile, laugh, do whatever you have to do. Don't put yourself in a bad place where it's going to be dark and depressing, because that's not what you need to do. You need to be positive and you need to be grateful. And yeah, remember that, maybe this was meant to happen. Like, okay, this is a positive experience. Maybe I was meant to feel how strep throat felt like. Maybe I was meant to be resting on the couch because, something could have happened if I wasn't on the couch. And that brings me to my third one, to my third way to fight this, and that's divine timing. And so I'm going to read this one off to you as a definition because I don't want to get this one wrong. I want you guys to really lock in on this one. So, divine timing is the spiritual belief that everything in life unfolds at the perfect, predetermined moment, orchestrated by a higher power or the universe, urging trust, patience, and letting go of human-centric timelines to align with the greater plan for growth and fulfillment. It requires letting go of the need to control how and when things happen, relying on an unseen force to guide you. And when you think of it that way, it's like, okay, let's put into perspective. I was on the couch for 17 days. Was God protecting me from something? Was I not supposed to get off the couch? Was I not supposed to go to the gym because something bad was going to happen? Was I not supposed to get on the road at that time on that day because something bad was happening, like an accident or something like that? Was this divine timing? And yeah, some people are going to be like, no, you just got unlucky. So far in my life, nothing but divine timing and divine intervention has happened. And it took me 29 years to realize that. Like, it just all matches up perfectly. So if like you I guess if you take away rationale or the human need to control things, you just think, wow, did something just make that happen? And I feel so much better, right? Like think about it. If you take those three things, gratitude, positivity, and divine timing, right? Like you take those three thoughts or processes, you are you're an unstoppable person. Like you can be the person that walks into the room always smiling. Like, do you know how many times I'll walk into a room and someone's like, why are you always so smiley? Wow, every time I see you, you're always so smiley. And I'm like, it's because I practice those three things. And I use those three things actually every day in my life. Like divine timing is very real. You ever see like those stories on how someone says, oh man, I forgot my keys on the wall, so I had to go back home. And then they hear about a car accident 5 minutes later, like on their route to work. And it's like, no, you have to believe these things. These things are real. So, how do you fight negative life events? Well, this is my secret sauce. This is the cherry marmalade of how I fight those things. It's positivity, gratitude, and divine timing, or believing that there is a higher power orchestrating this. And here I am so far, smiling my life away, having a good time, and going through life with a very positive attitude. So, my takeaway or your takeaway from this episode is those three key ways to fight through life's annoying and negative events. If this episode was able to help you in any way, please share it with someone you know that has recently gone through something negative. And comment a white dove below if you agree with these three ways to deal with negative life events. And I will see you guys another week for another episode. Cheers!